Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we will do Orb of Creation guide, beginner's guide. I played this game for 20 hours, I finished it, and now I can show you how to go through the game. We will use the new slot for that, but keep in mind that this guide will be without major spoilers, just minor ones, so you will learn really good tips that will help you with the early game. And all the next guides will be with the spoilers, so keep it in mind. Moreover, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you like idle incremental games, this channel is specifically for that. That way you won't miss any new cool videos. Let's go. We will start the new save. For this one, we won't be using our old one, maybe for some parts of the game, parts of the guide, but mostly it will be the new stuff. So when you start, there is nothing else to do but click. You click different things that are available on the screen, you learn the new things, and over time you will unlock the features, the new features basically. So the more you progress, the more you upgrade, the more things will be unlocked. In the most scenarios, in order to unlock the new thing, you will have to unlock the new resource. For now, for us, early on, you would like to learn the spells. Bam, the new spell, we got the knowledge, and you can navigate between the tabs here, and you can use the spells at the bottom. You can use buttons to use those. We press 1, bam, we got the new resource, and when we got that resource, we got the new upgrade or research. That's how you progress in the game. Basically, you go through it, you unlock new things, and those things allow you to be better, to be stronger, to get more resources, to get more income, and that kind of stuff. Basically, all you want to do is just click everything that's available for you right now. Your priority early on should be increasing your mana regen. That way you can use several spells. So for example, we have one spell here in the layout, and we can get the second one here as well. But in order to do that, we will have to learn spellbook loadout. We require a little bit more casting for that, so let's go there soon. There we go, we learned how to do the loadout, and here we can actually place several spells and cast them in sequence, one after another, when we have enough mana, and that will allow us to gain resources faster. So you really don't want to be in the casting tab all the time, because you can use buttons, or if you're playing this on the mobile, you can press that button down there instead of going to the casting screen all the time. Just keep in mind, whenever you cast a spell, you will get the casting XP that will increase the casting level. Each of those will give you some multipliers for spell power and lower cooldown, so it's nice to cast spells all the time, and with those upgrades the spell becomes stronger. Early on you will do a lot of upgrades. You can see what those are over here. Some of those may be really good, some of those not, but you really would like to learn everything you can early on. Now we need some mana in order to get the new spells. Alright, here is the spell 1. We got Attune Orb. Actually, you don't really need to use all the spells available in your spellbook. You gotta get the right builds. We'll talk about builds a bit later, but early on you would like to know that you really just want to get all types of resource gain spells, let's call them like that. Spells like gain knowledge to gain knowledge and that kind of stuff. So for example, for our current layout of the spells, we would like to use Attune Orb and then use the Gather Knowledge spells, because this one will make those spells more powerful. Keep in mind of those combinations and synergies throughout your playthrough. That way your spells will be more active, and sometimes you just have to use that in order to be more efficient. So now we got 1.8 knowledge instead of 1.01 or something. So those spells are way more mana efficient right now, and that's actually pretty cool because you get more knowledge. What do you do with the main knowledge resource? Here in the wizardry you will get a lot of the different upgrades. Resilience is really good because that will allow you to get more mana per second. Aptitude will allow you to get more powerful divining spells. All the spells are... there are different spell schools, let's put it like that, and some bonuses apply only to specific schools. So divining spells are the ones that are creating you the knowledge and that kind of stuff, basic resource spells. So we really would like to learn wisdom. That way our mana regen will be higher one day, not right now, it's still plus 20. Then we would like to get resilience. Oh yeah, wisdom was for the mana capacity, so now we have 1.1k mana in the pool. That's actually really good. Infusion is one of the most important upgrades throughout the game, because that gives you the base mana per second. The base mana per second is the basic for the calculation. For each resource, you will have a base resource, then you will have percentage that will be increasing its gain, upgrades that will increase its capacity, and upgrades that will increase its quality. Quality is basically how much resource do you need per action, per cast, per something like that. So you would like to upgrade them more or less evenly, so make it balanced. Why do you want your mana income to be really high? Because that will allow you to use spells, to cast spells all the time without the breaks, so you can go through it no problem. Do we have the upgrades of the spells? No, we don't. So let's keep increasing resilience, and if you are in a situation like this, when you have enough mana, max mana to get the infusion, do that, because that's one of the best upgrades in the game that will improve your progress quite a lot. After some spell casting, you will be able to get spell advancement, and that's a really important upgrade, because it will allow your spells to be upgraded. Here in the manage menu, you can click on the spells, and here you can see the school of the spell, and you can see what it does. So basically for divining, per level we will get more spell power basically, so that's really useful. Spell level can be altered and upgraded when you have enough spell XP, but keep it in mind that when you will level up the spell, its cost will go up as well. So basically for this spell right now, the basic cost is 100, when we upgrade it, it becomes 200, but the gain of the spell, the bonus resources are 0.75, so it's 75% gain for double the cost. It's not really efficient, but as you go through the game, you will start stockpiling mana and you won't be able to use it in time, and then you would like to do that and upgrade your spells. Well, basically, it's a good idea to upgrade your spells whatever, because you can lower the level over here. If you don't have enough resources for some spells, or you want specific builds that doesn't use your mana that much, you can actually alter the spell level, and that will alter its effects and its cost. Moreover, the higher the spell level, the more XP you will get per cast. So it's a good idea to, well, to cast spells all the time, this first, and second is to actually level them up, because that will allow you to level them, and you will need to level them quite a lot. So at some point you will be able to get additional spell creation slot, and that one, as you can see, you got one upgrade and you unlock new upgrades, and that will allow you to learn new spells, because now you can fit 2 glyphs in here. You can do it manually, but honestly you don't really need that. You would like to go with auto. And we got the new spell and another new spell, and those spells, they allow us to get the new resources. So Expand Magic will get us Thaumaturgy, and Conjure Spark will get us more sparks. You will see when we will slot those in order to unslot the spell from your active spells, you double click it basically. You slot this one here, for example, and I don't really want this one anymore. Yeah, we have to deal with what we have here. So when you cast the new spell and you get the new resource, bam, you get the new upgrade, and in the wizardry you will get the new upgrades as well. So getting the new resource is key to progression. If you are stuck in the game at some point and you're wondering what to do next, check all those upgrades, make sure that you learn everything that gives you the new resource, check all the tabs. It might take a while, because after some time you will get bunch of the tabs around here and you might not really understand what the hell you need to do, but in the end you will get what you need and you will be happy about that. Let's actually get the sparks here as well. So sparks, bam, same stuff. We got the new resource and we got the new upgrades, and we learned this one and we got even more upgrades here. So that's how it goes. You basically cast the spell that gives you the new resource, and you use that resource to upgrade your stuff. Now we move to my main account, where we have everything unlocked. As you can see here, we have a bunch of different things. This is in no way a spoiler, because everything is unlocked already. A lot of upgrades over here, so you will see how far you will go and how high numbers will be. Why we're here, I want to tell you about important and not important spells and things. We will get the spell guide in a different video, I think, but today we'll just cover the basics. So for example, for one type of resource, for our case, let's talk about knowledge. We have different ways to get the knowledge. We can get another gather knowledge spell that we learned first, like that's the basic thing. But we can go with a different spell that gives us knowledge as well, that might be more efficient, like brainstorm, for example. So don't be shy to experiment with different things to get the new stuff. I won't give you the exact set of spells here in this video. I will give you the proper spells a bit later in the different video because I have to, you know, sum it up. But yeah, moreover, as you can see here, you will have to upgrade most things. Right now, they are above the limit. You will reach that point at some time that your limit of knowledge will be not enough to get the next upgrade. In order to do that, let's go to the spell builds. So guys, I'm trying not to spoil anything, that's why we will just go for the knowledge. The next guides will be spoiled, obviously, otherwise you won't be able to do this. So, do you remember how I said that for the resource, we have the different things, we have the rate of acquisition, then we have the capacity, and then we have the quality, which is kinda lower in the cost. You can do that by different means. We have the spells that will increase the capacity, we have the potions that will do the same thing, that will improve the capacity or improve the quality. So in our case, we need 22 billion resources in order to do that, and we will do that by casting this spell, and we already have 27 billion, so we're good. After that, we can use this potion, this spell, and we can go over the capacity, and we have 41 billion available here, so you see how it works. You can get way over the capacity of your resource, but for a little bit. After some time, your resources will try to drain back to your maximum. So, in our case, we have the limit, we press the button to get more resource, bam, we got 41 out of 27. And after some time it's draining back down because it tries to stay at the maximum for most of the resources other than the resources that are being drained automatically like sparks. So what else can I tell you about this game without ruining your experience? Let me think. Honestly guys, the first thing I would advise you is to keep experimenting. So trying different spell builds, different loadouts, so after some time you will be able to have several of those. And you would like to change them from time to time based on your needs. Adjust them based on your intelligence, basically. If you can't think of something better, try it and it might be better. So there are different ways how you can play the game, different ways how you can achieve different goals, and you need to reach those yourself. Like the main thing about this game is the feeling of achievement, the feeling of growth. So I don't want to take it from you. Just keep in mind that all those augments in the spells are really useful, you will get them soon. So you can make the spells that hit hard but have a high cooldown, but you can make the builds that will be really fast and you will cast them without the slowdown if you have enough mana regen for that. So yeah, there are different ways how you can play the game and I really advise you guys to try it yourself, but if you can't figure it out, we have two ways how to do this. First one, I have a playlist of my Let's Play playthrough for this account, so I learned everything online with you guys and you can rewatch it, you can go through the different episodes, and if you are stuck somewhere, there might be a hint somewhere there. Second option is I'm making a guide series like this one. Other guides will be with the spoilers, and there you can find an answer for your question, because those will be detailed guides for specific game features. What other advice I can give you guys? I have one. There is a thing at the bottom right corner over here, action multiplier. You really would like to use that sometimes to get 5 times 5 upgrades or actions times 25 and maximum. This will be really useful when you will do crafting and all that stuff, so use that. Moreover, you can click here on the joystick and find your keybinds. Those will make your game so much easier because now you know where to press in order to do that action. That will lower the time of your navigation and improve usability by increased amount of, I don't know, things. So yeah guys, I think that's all I can give you for now for this video. In the next videos we'll talk about the builds, we'll talk about the different game mechanics, how they work, how to progress there most efficiently, how to unlock things. So keep in touch guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, by the way, I appreciate that quite a lot. So if you haven't yet, please do that. Hit the bell button so you won't miss any new videos. Check the Discord in the pinned comment or the video description. We can discuss this and other mobile games there. And yeah, check the pinned comment in the video description for the links. We have more Orb of Creation playlists over there. We have idle incremental game reviews over there and other useful stuff. Other than that, guys, yeah, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.